Hey guys, welcome back to episode 14. And today we have one and only Emir Hermono, all the way from Indonesia, representing.
Wow.
And he is also, you guys might know him. Some of y'all might not know him. Some of y'all might know him because the ones that don't know him because he's just too humble, man. Always, he doesn't show that I'm like this
Yeah,
and that.
it's just low key,
He's a low key guy. He's
chilling
a
guy.
musician, and also we'll get into his music journey and how he started off and everything. Get to know it. So just stay tuned, and we'll get it on. Let's go. So TJ, you can start off first with what you want to ask.
Yeah.
Is-
So, man, how's things
What's
with
up,
you,
bro?
man?
Good, lah, bro. Is
Good, eh?
pandemic. Trying to survive, trying to be more creative, trying to find ways to be more creative in this uncertain world we are living right now. But yeah, man. How are you guys, by the way?
We are doing fine, brother.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me be a part of this. First
No
and
problem,
foremost.
man.
It's a pleasure, bro.
No
It's a
problem.
pleasure having you, brother. I think the last
Yeah.
I saw you was years back, man. I still can. If you were in front of me, if I was interviewing in front of you, right? I think I could even act it out like how I met you because you were that humble. Hats off to that, first of all. I mean, back in the days, if you guys want to know about Emir, when I was studying in Lim Kok Wing, then there was a lot of people telling me like, dude, because back then it's all about all these songs, EDM, slow EDMs, and all those kind of songs. And then people were telling me, Lim Kok Wing has a lot of artists and stuff because they have music and stuff as well. So like, I came across like my friend told me, hey, dude, you know this song called 3 a.m. in Jakarta? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not sure. And then I think I listened to the not the original one first. I think it was the remix one by, if I'm not mistaken,
Alex,
yeah,
is it
Alex
from
TBH, yeah. So it was his one. Then I was like, okay. Then I asked him, dude, is it like a local song or because it doesn't really felt like a local song. So I was like, he told me no, the guy Emir is actually from Indonesia. He did it with Nayaka, right? He's also from Indonesia as well, representing. And then so I said like, oh damn. Then I didn't know that you were in Lim Kok Wing that time, dude. I thought you were like somewhere else, and like then so I was going through the like listening to his songs, Spotify, YouTube, and then one day I saw him in the like the what I don't know what they call it lah,
Plaza.
the plaza thing lah. So I saw him. He was just sitting down there. Then I'm like,
Really good.
dude,
Just chilling, lah.
is this Emir? Then I asked my friend, did they give me the phone? Then I checked my phone. Then I see, dude, this guy is Emir. Then I went to him. I remember he was just sitting down there. I went to him. I was like, bro, are you Emir, the guy who did 3 a.m. in Jakarta? Then he was damn humble, dude. He was like, yeah, it's me. Then I'm like, what the hell, dude? I mean, first of all, bro, your music is
Yeah.
very good because it's
Fantastic.
not that
Fantastic.
the genre I would say because you're here and there, your lyrics wise and the collaboration wise is good. Because
Yeah.
like Nayaka also where he is now, mad respect for that as well. So we'll start off with your YouTube first. Do you remember your first video that you posted on YouTube?
Nah, man, like not really active on YouTube.
I think
actually,
it's back then in 2012.
I have
It
no
was
idea.
called Bounce. It was called
Sorry?
Bounce. It was called Bounce.
Oh, the beat, right? Yeah.
Even he
So
knows.
that's-
Oh,
It was
those were the days of me trying because that was the time where I really want to get some placements like everyone. Let's just to get my beats somewhere. So I was really into like at that time I was studying in Singapore. So every day I was just making beats, shitty beats by the way, not good, not that good to my standard now, but it was there was some of it was pretty cool. And what I do is just I upload it on YouTube, and like nowadays I think it's a bit more common like something type beats, that kind of shit. So I was trying to do that, but tak menjadi. So all the beats that you've seen, they're still there. It's just that I think I've uploaded a lot, but then one of the things that I really, when you, to me, is like when you've created something that's like really cool. Like even if I created that beat in 2012 and I still listen to it, means my 2021 self was like, yo, this is this is pretty good. I mean, that was something. So I had like if I do like 100 beats, I probably have like 5, 10 that I still listen to. I was like, okay, I think so. That was the reason why I think it was special, and why is it still there? If not, I took it out, man. All the shit ones that I still
I mean, it's there for a
Malu was
reason,
there.
man. It's there for a reason. And then talking about after that, it was some dim sum, if I'm not mistaken, after bounce.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with some dim sum?
Some dim sum came out in I think 2016, where I was just kind of exploring a lot of. I was really into selection at the time. That song was actually inspired a lot by Mr. Carmack. So I used Mr. Carmack. I forgot which song is that. So I really look up in that particular album. I'm not for the best of me, I forgot about the album. I forgot what was the name, but that was the sound I was trying to create at that time when I was 25. So some came out that from that, and then that became like the single of my Karma Kisses album. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's
About some dim sum.
that's about it. I just don't ask me about the name. I just like
It just came out of nowhere.
I just like dim sum.
So you were
I
like
like
some dim sum? You want some dim sum?
Do you want some dim sum?
I wanted some dim sum. Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, I was watching one of your interview few days back, and you told you're from Indonesia and you're from Papua, right? So
Yeah, I
like
grew up in Boston.
you were telling at one part of the interview, you were telling like when you come back from Friday prayers, you used to vibe with Too Fat, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that was I think Too Fat was a really influential group of me growing up, where I love music as a kid,
Mhm.
but I think in terms of rap and hip hop, the first one that really got to me was Too Fat. So there was like one time where I just like really into Too Fat, and that was kind of like my gateway of entering hip hop and rap. And then I started working backwards, like all the Snoops and all the Dr. Dre's, and all these the '90s and rap groups that I am exposed to is because of Too Fat. So and and I'm privileged enough to have worked with Malik as well.
Oh really?
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
I was in Karma. I was at Karma Studios for not long, but a couple of years in 2008, 2010. So that was kind of a surreal moment as well. It taught me a lot of about music production and life in general. So that kind of, and I was still in Lincoln by that time. So after class, after exams, just take the bus from goddamn Cyberjaya all the way to Kalanajaya at that time. Take a bus, take a train, everything that just to see him, Malik, at that time.
Not
Yeah,
not everyone will get the opportunity to work with him, and getting his
man.
advice is his. I mean, his lyrics is on another level, man. First of all,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's just hits you straight up.
Of course, yeah, definitely. It's like
So
a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
You can't catch him a lot of times. Yeah, man,
So
it was a good experience.
I mean, an experience that you will forever keep, in your mind.
Yes,
Like damn,
yes.
man, I met Malik.
yeah.
And like I mean, you telling this
It's
thing to us itself, it's like, ooh, when we
like
think
mind
about it,
blowing.
it feels like,
Yeah.
damn.
Ooh.
Boleh lah, can lah.
So like Emir, like how? Like what made you start off this journey, man? Like how do you start
This might get a bit
from the start?
heavy, but
Go ahead,
I've
man.
always been. At first, I actually Too Fat inspired me to rap. Actually, so
Oh.
when I was in Papua, I was actually a quote unquote rapper. So I tried to rap, and it was okay, I think. And then I moved to KL in 2005, and then I just see like I saw a lot of potentials in Malaysian rappers that made me just like, you know what, I can't compete with this. This is way too good. I can't nah, I can't do this. But and then it made me like, you know what, if I still want to be around in the scene, I think um, I should just try producing, making beats. So I never actually tried making beats prior to moving to Malaysia in 2005. 2005.
You see.
Started out with FL. I made shitty beats. I just make whatever beats that I can at that time. It wasn't good, but you know, you learn along the way. You kind of listen,
Yeah.
and then during that time, the reason why I became went and had a contact with Malik was because I sent him beats, man. Like, and at that time he was running a rap school. If you don't know,
Oh.
he had a rap school for a while, and one of the two students, the first two students, was just me and some other guy, you know. But as I go along in the rap school, I was introduced to my sifu now, Navin Kumar, the Navigator. I don't know if you know him.
Oh, Navigator.
Yeah, Navigator is my sifu,
Bro,
bro.
Navigator is a legend, man.
He is a god. He is a god. He's like Jesus.
Yeah. No,
He's
for
like
real, for
Jesus.
real, for real. Facts.
He's a Jesus. So I was under his tutelage, and until now, like if I would ever to make a book about me producing about music, the first chapter is I'm gonna thank Navin because bro, I used to say in Puchong, no, Pulau Meranti, Desaria, I even know where it is, because Navin used to drive all the way to from Klang to like that's far away by the way from
Yeah,
Desaria,
that's like
just to
another
like to teach me beats and everything because when I was enrolled in the rap school, I was more inclined to making beats more than the rap school itself. So I became more closer to Navin, and he showed me like this is how you do it. This showed me basically, pun intended. He navigated me to to the life that I'm in right now. So all the success to me, I'm not big successes, but like the small wins that I gather from that point on, I owe it all to him. He has helped me a lot until now. Actually, I talk to him a lot. So he's the greatest. So that's why I was for me to join the Malik rap school and then finally found my way to Navin. So that was kind of like that was one of the reasons why I kind of progressed into the beat make. Like it's cool that I didn't know making beats, and then 3 years down the road, I'm here working with like one of the best producers and hip hop producers in Malaysia at that time. Now it's like just one of the best producers in Malaysia. Period. Not even hip hop. You know.
I
Shout
mean,
out to
the things that you both have in common, I would say it's humbleness, lah.
yeah, it is, man.
You know, I mean,
Yes.
his journey is also like a very, very inspiring person. The Malaysian music scene, you know, not
Yeah.
much people will know. Like people know about him, know about it, how he became and everything. Then they will know, like you know what he went through and stuff. But mad respects
Yeah.
to him as well.
Yeah.
Then, brother, let's talk about the album, like Karma
Album, huh?
Kisses, Beats and Breakups, 3M and Jakarta, and songs about her. I think songs about her. You had your first ever listening party, right? In back then in 2014 or 15, I'm not mistaken, at RTB.
Yeah, that was a good listening party. So I think in 2014 I was making beats from 2008 until 2013, and I was always focusing on just selling beats or just giving my beats everywhere. But one of the things that I realized after making beats so long is just sometimes you have a really good thing going, but then the one that's kind of stopping you is because let's say I presented to a rapper or a singer, whatever, I had to wait for them to I have to wait for that song to be released, then I could kind of sell like, okay, this is produced by me. So in 2014, I had a relationship issue, which kind of changed the trajectory of my life in general and career. That pushed me um, in a better place, both in life and musically, because then it kind of gave me like, you know what? I'm just gonna release my own songs as beats, as my producer, as an artist. So I don't need to wait for any songs or rappers. I can just do this shit by myself. You know, I can just release shit and put my name in as an artist, which was at that time it was trending, like that trend of like producers just creating like
Mhm.
album on its own. So yeah, that's where going back when you ask me like, are you a singer? I'm not a singer, but um, I just try to sing enough, learning because I don't want to rely on another person for me to make sure that the process is stopped. You know, so I just want to keep it going because I'm practically sometimes very lazy. I get this thing going and then I stop
Yeah.
and then like I'm gonna do this in 6 weeks from now, you know, because I stop, you know. So I just sing, I just do whatever for me to just keep it going, and then like, okay, cool, that's all. So that was Beats and Breakups, and then it rolled into Songs About Her, and then Songs About
Mhm.
Her became Karma Kisses. That was the kind of like the trilogy of the journey, and then after that, then 3 a.m.
Nice.
So like songs about her, beats and breakup, karma kisses. Um, Name of these albums. Is it based on your life journey or is it like
Yeah,
something?
it's like it's leading up
All
from the
your
birth,
life. Yeah.
the breakup. Songs About Her is about a girl. Karma Kisses is about kind of like the trilogy where I got married during Karma Kisses, so that kind of ties up everything.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like a 3 part
Like
thing.
basically
So
a Easter egg thing, but you gotta
Yeah.
know what you gotta do.
yeah. Like if one of the Easter eggs is if you look at that cover work, the art cover for Beats and Breakups, and you take a look at Karma Kisses, is this? It's almost the same kind of
Yeah.
picture, but Karma Kisses is like pink because it's like I don't know. I just like pink. I
Ah,
actually do
yeah.
like pink one favorite color.
So like
So
3 a.m. in Jakarta, that was
also pink.
something out of the others because it was like Jakarta, Indonesia, and then you did songs with Nayaka and stuff, right? On that
Yeah,
album. That was the song 3 a.m. in Jakarta basically. So like
yeah,
how did you ask him, dude, you wanna make a track with me? How did you go to
yeah.
him and
It's,
then
How do you
it's
approach?
I saw Nayaka at a blog, Priest Ja, which is a
Mhm.
really famous. Now it's really famous. Now it's a label. Back then it was just a website with run by this guy called Mario, close friend of mine. Shout out to
Ah,
Mario. That was featured Nayaka at a blog. You know, it's like new upcoming rapper from Indonesia. It's like okay, cool. I know Mario
mhm.
before that, so I checked it out. Dope. And then I just sent a SoundCloud like, yo, I just had a song. You have to know that 3M wasn't planned, man. It was just one track. It was just 3M in Jakarta with Naga. That's all. And then it kind of snowballed right after, like after a lot of things, and then snowballed into like a 17, 18. I forgot how many tracks are there, but
I think it's 18 if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, maybe it's 18. Yeah. So it just snowballed into that. But it was like the complete production package from Beats and if you see my Beats and Breakup, it's just all beats, no vocals. Songs About Her, I try to like ding and put some vocals into it. And then Karma Kiss is kind of like there's more vocals into it. And then 3M Jakarta is it's like a proper vocal driven production, you know, that um that was yeah, it was I think it was just at the right time at that time. Um I don't consider myself it's for my personal achievement. I think it was the biggest thing that has ever happened to me career wise. Maybe not for other big artists, but it was uh it was such a good experience as well for me. But um, sometimes I gotta tell myself that, and to remind people as well that I didn't plan all this, man. Like I was just some dude making beats. So
Yeah.
I telling myself this as well, so that my ego doesn't go anywhere. I shouldn't even be in the M Jakarta level because my goal was just to make beats and breakups. So whatever I achieve after beats and breakups is just an extra shit, you know. So I shouldn't get that in my head. Like that wasn't even my plan. I was supposed to just go to like step 2, and now I'm at step 8, let's say. So I should be thankful that I get to be in step 8 because my initial plan was step 2.
Yeah.
You know, like I
Then
didn't plan.
double.
I didn't even plan all
An
this. Like it
extra.
just happened. So whatever,
Mm.
I'm blessed. I'm thankful that I get even in the sphere of these people who are way more successful than me. You know, Naka is signed to Def Jam, and everyone else
Yeah.
that was Ramen Girl was on the album. Thank God, you know, and that was before she blew up. So I was privileged and thankful that these people were like there on my album before they kind of blew up, which I'm really really happy for their success and more successes for them,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, like, it's like a proud thing to have them on your album before,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
starting and
definitely.
stuff. It's like an underrated thing. So it's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. And
I like to collaborate with people that um I wouldn't say not famous yet, but I like to tap into a talent where no one sees it, and then I will, and if I have any help in making them succeed, then it's a personal satisfaction for me to say that, you know, I see it before everyone else does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's a different. I think that is where I feel I'm more confident in, that I can spot kind of like people talent where people doesn't appreciate it. Some people like maybe they just don't have it. Sometimes it's just in you, but you just
yeah.
need someone to just encourage you to just go. And I would
Correct.
like to be always that person in life, you know,
Yeah.
like don't care what the fuck they saying, just do you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be here if you want help. Let's get it there. So I will always be that. Hopefully, not hating. I don't want to be hating. So
This is why you're very humble, man. See, this is why you're very humble.
I mean, the more you say no, it's the truth, man.
Yeah. Can see from your face, bro.
nah, nah.
So, Hammer, you do you still rap?
Not really, but um, I I mean I won't say rap like hip hop rap, you know, but
uh,
I do like sometimes I need to put some melodies on it, so maybe I'm just like rap ish probably, but none of my songs yet that I'm confident enough to rap ish yet. So far no tracks yet, but I'm doing another album, so yeah, hopefully probably there, hopefully.
Stay tuned for the
yeah.
updates.
Stay tuned,
Stay
stay
tuned, guys.
tuned.
So Amir, we'll talk about the concerts that you've performed in, like Good Vibes.
Yeah.
Have you performed in RTB rather than
RT,
the listening party?
well, the listening party, I was actually performing. I was just sitting there.
Yeah, he was there, and
RTB, have I performed RTB?
I don't think so. You've done it in RTB. If
I
I'm
don't
not.
think so. Yeah, because I think that during the RTB era, I was at RTB Fest. I was DJing, not like real DJing.
Yeah,
So,
you guys
but
are thinking what is RTB that we're talking about? It's actually raising the bar.
raising the
Yeah.
bar fest. Yeah. So
So once that you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's basically raising the bar.
yeah, raising the bar as like a hip hop. When raising the bar was popping off every like a week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I was just there as a fan and as a beat maker.
Because
At that time.
back then it was very often. The raising the bar was like very often,
Yeah, it
every
was
2 weeks,
like
three
three
weeks.
weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the spot where we always just link up and see people, meet friends from the scene. So that was cool. That was cool. I built a lot of my friends and contacts through there. Shout out to Jin though. Jin has helped me a lot as well.
Mhm.
Until now. Actually,
Jin is the founder of RTB, right?
correct.
Jin
Oh,
Hackman.
Jin Hackman. Old head
oh,
Jin.
it's the Hackman.
Nice Instagram
Jin,
name.
Jin Hackman was the one who created it. So he has helped a lot of people in the scene,
Yeah.
including himself. So
But
until now.
he's another very humble guy as well. Like I've
Yeah,
Very,
another down to earth person.
very
Yeah.
funny
saw
guy.
him many times during the RTB fest,
Yeah.
the normal shows, RTB. Very very humble guy. Then your good vibes, bro. Good vibes. Tell me your experience
Uh,
about good vibes.
yeah. Tell us, how do you get in first? Like, how do you feel?
How do I get in? Oh man,
Yeah, how? How did it
I
start,
think
man?
I think it was my manager at that time, Risky, helped a lot with that. The first Good Vibes was a bit more memorable because I was playing a DJ set um, with Taku. I was in the same line as Taku. Taku was my god, man. Like I wanted to be like him. Like Karma Kisses was like because of him. Until now, I idolize him. So to see my name in that poster with Taku
Oh,
was pretty surreal.
yeah.
Um, of course, I think Risky has a lot of. My manager at the time, Risky Maulana, he helped me a lot getting that and basically managing whatever that is needed to be managed at that time point in my life. So I think he has a lot more help. I had really a lot of help from him at that time to get that and to be where I am as well right
It's like I mean, you've performed in Good Vibes for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a memorable, like it's a thing that you can look forward back then. In many years time, you can say like, damn, I performed in Good Vibes. Taku
Yeah,
was also performing on the same stage as me.
yeah.
now. Yeah,
It's like a very, very proud
It's a
thing to
very
say.
huge thing, It's a proud and a huge
Uh,
thing.
it was it's a really it's for myself it's pretty good really achievement from myself that was from some dude uploading beats on YouTube and SoundCloud, So I think it was personally I think it's okay. I think it's good. I still have the poster hang up in the house. I look at it
Nice.
most of the times just to remind myself like, what you can achieve. It would be good to tell my kids that one day it's like
Yeah,
I did this.
it'd be an interesting story, Your kids
Yeah,
will.
it's a cool reminder too, where he was from that time. But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, it's a good journey, definitely.
Mhm.
Very nice journey,
Yeah,
Yeah,
amazing.
especially in Malaysia when people say Good Vibes. Everyone wanna be there. Some can't
Everyone's there.
due to
Yeah,
financial issues and stuff. But
yeah,
one of the biggest thing that Malaysia has offered us like back then before COVID.
yeah.
I mean, if
yeah,
you're talking about the music
Before
scene
famous.
before Good Vibes, there's so many things, man. Back then there was all this.
sunburst.
Yeah, back then was big, man. But I think due to the we don't want to bring it up, but lah. So I mean, still, it's hopefully COVID is
Hopefully,
reduced in a year or two, and then you guys can get to go for gigs and stuff. It would be nice, to get back on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be always awesome to watch you guys.
Hey there, buddy.
Hey, little guy.
recording. Yeah,
Oh,
That's your son, yeah.
that's my son.
Nice. You wanted to ask something? Sorry, I cut you off just now.
um, so like, how, like, just asking, like, what was the toughest moment, man, when doing this thing, this music? It was really, really toughest moment.
Like in your journey, lah, I would say.
Yeah, in the journey.
Okay, sorry about this.
No, no, no. It's cool. It's
Sorry,
cool.
sorry, sorry.
Poppy, can you go to March? Can you go to March?
Behind the scenes.
Thanks.
Yeah,
There you
behind
go,
the
sorry.
scenes.
Behind the scenes, bro.
You're
Special
saying
episode.
toughest moment. Yeah, toughest moment would be the toughest moment is actually after I released 3 a.m. and then it kind of
I see.
got into my head for a while.
Mm.
That you kind of have like this pressure, oh, you gotta do better and everything. Which
Yeah.
I was at that train of thought for a while, and then it didn't. It didn't kind of like I know none of my stuff actually was as big as that now. So in retrospect, I kind of feel like I just was too into chasing the streams in a way, like that. This the thing that the thing that I was creating music or any creative um, output that was just supposed to be telling a story and as a narrative and just as just a healing for myself
Mhm.
became this process of like when you streams got to be like 1 million 500,000 if your streams are shit you're not getting into a Spotify playlist you're
Yeah,
done like
correct. All
that
the words,
I
goes around.
was
Yeah.
it was that mindset that kind of fucked me up
Mhm.
2018, 19, 20 until until last year. I was still kind of was in that. I was kind of
I
in that
see.
flow where, like, you know what, I've tried all I can,
Mhm.
and it doesn't really work. But then I think it was good for myself to kind of get that so that I could reach to this point of time where I try to learn that, you know what, let me just go back to where I used to. The intention would be is that it's not just for the streams anymore. I don't care about the streams actually. No. So I'm just gonna do music that I think is cool, which um which was the original intention. But I did my music in the beginning,
I see.
because I think everyone is really caught up with the streams. Your art is so dictated. Dictated, is that a word? Is that even a word? Sorry. Your art is kind of controlled by how many streams you have,
Yeah.
what kind of playlist you're on, you know? I mean, if I'm signed to a label, I guess so, but I'm not. But you have this internal pressure on yourself that, you know, kind of messes up your intention of making music. And I guess that maybe that's the reason why I didn't go anywhere. But so all the music that I'm doing this year is just more intention driven, that I just want to create music instead of just streams. So yeah, I think that was the going back to the question, circling back to the question, the toughest moment is just to realizing, going to the journey of like understanding how you should uh, you should think on how you approach creating music in general, creating art in general. Because I'm sure a lot of people, my peers, musicians, painters, or whoever that does in creative, probably have some kind of pressure as well. So this is just my own kind of thought process journey that I've come after almost 10 years doing, more than 10 years doing music. So it's just that. No, I think it's just going back. So
Nice.
segueing to the new album is more like I'm going back to like beats and breakup days, just beats, you know,
So it's
just
more into the
stuff.
beats kind of
More
thing.
into the beats. Yeah, I'm
Beats,
trying to be more into the beats, not thinking about like the, this one has to be like, streams up like this, like that, like what I see. I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah. Just do it, man. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
good luck on the upcoming upcoming. Is it an album or is it like a single or something like that?
hope, uh, hoping to be like an album. I've been reserving a lot of the album talks because I don't think I can ever top 3 a.m. I don't think ever, ever. I don't have any confidence that I will top it, but might as well try.
That's mad respect, bro, for on your journey, like how you started off and all the
Yeah, man.
stuff. It's a. I mean, I would say it's a mad hustle, lah.
Yeah. Like from
Us,
making beats,
yeah.
then you went to good vibes, man. That's like
I mean,
like
from
a big,
what you thought, like I'm just gonna do beats. I'm not gonna become who
yeah,
I am now. I
yeah,
mean, dreams do
Yeah, I mean,
come. Do dreams do come real.
dreams
yeah,
will come real, but yeah, okay lah. As in, like, I think if you are reminded to be always grounded of where you come from musically and your intention is, I think it should be okay. It just takes me this long to understand it because you gotta go through it. But yeah, I instead of being stressed about the streams and everything, for me, at least for me, I'm not saying about everyone else. Like, at least for myself, to be more tenang, be more calm in my head. It's just that you shouldn't even be here, man. Like, you shouldn't be even be where you at. This is not where you're supposed to aim anyway. So, but you're here, so might as well just be happy that you're even here. Be
yeah.
happy that you even get to the inside the house where you're not even supposed to be in the halaman. What's halaman in English? It's like yard,
Yeah, yeah,
the
Yeah,
front
yeah,
yard. You're not
yeah.
supposed to be in the front yard. But you're
Yeah.
inside the house right now, so you should just be happy. You know.
blessing, lah, I would say.
God. It's all God's blessing.
Yeah.
Eh,
So we got
Hashtag.
brother, we got two other questions before we end it up. but it's not gonna be some deep question. It's just that the first one would be, if someone wants to, maybe a young guy wants to do beats, he wants to, maybe come up
Uh,
in the music scene maybe one day,
Uh,
what would be a good advice for him?
I would probably ask, what is your goal first? What do you want to be like? Do you want to be? You want to make money? You want to be famous, or you just want to make music? I don't know. It really depends on. I
the
think,
particular person.
yeah, I think a lot of nowadays, a lot of people give like very generic positive words. Oh, don't give up. Like
Yeah.
just keep doing it until like it's very generic, that sometimes a lot of the positive messages, it shouldn't be as a template for everyone. Everyone's different. If someone says
Yeah.
don't give up, well, maybe sometimes you do need to give up,
Yeah,
in the sense of like, if you are hustling and doing all you can, sacrificing, and that kind of hurts your environment and hurting yourself going through it, then by all means just give the fuck up, man. Just do, like, just love yourself. It's okay to give. Here's the thing: it's okay to give up. You know, it's not giving up. It's not going to be permanently. You giving up on music could be, you could, and then you find, then tiba-tiba suddenly you just love cooking, and then you start a cooking YouTube channel, and then it's like famous because of that YouTube cooking channel. Don't you wish that you gave up on music? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
Yeah, betul lah,
your
betul
final
bro.
destination might not be music.
Yeah.
So for musician, I would just say that, what is your intention? Maybe at the moment you want to be music.
Yeah.
Just do what you love. But it's a case by case basis, usually with me. So it's not like a template like don't give up. What else? What is the usual template? Uh,
just do it. That.
just do it. Or just do it. Just keep grinding.
I
Keep
think
hustling.
I feel like
Hustling means there's a lot of different means of keep hustling. You not curi uang orang. Is that hustling? Some people say yes. Like it's so many interpretation of it. So
Yeah.
I mean
I
like
guess
I mean
TJ
like
agrees with me, right? You agree, right?
yeah,
TJ?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
know
like
what you
I feel
mean.
like
Yeah. I know what
the
you mean.
process matters the most, first of all, because
Yeah.
you can't just
That
come up
also.
like and tell, hey dude, I want to do music. I mean, you gotta learn a bit here and there first before you know what kind of music that you want to do. Maybe hip hop, or you want to make beats, or you want to go into R&B, or you just can't come up, because music divides into many types of
Yeah. It's
things. First
huge.
of all,
Yeah, it's huge.
you know,
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Like you might be doing hip hop right now, and then you end up doing rock. I don't know. Maybe you're
yeah,
doing rock now and end up doing hip hop. Look at Rick Rubin.
yeah,
He wasn't started
Yeah.
out as a hip hop guy, so you don't
Yeah.
know where you're gonna be. So might as well just try it out, see if it's cool with you, see if you want to put the same effort or more effort than anyone else in this particular thing. I might want to put effort on hip hop more than I want to do rock music. So we'll just focus on that. And if it doesn't work for you, or you feel like, I'm tired of doing this, let me just do something else. And then that something else popped off. So maybe, it's not, it's different. Like it's really different where you want to be, what you want to do.
Yeah. True. True.
so that all about the process, and you gotta know what you gotta do, like at least you
Process. Yeah, yeah, right.
have
Yeah,
a
about the process. Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I believe in just following the process. Sometimes when you tell a kid to not play with the stove because sometimes you just gotta let the kid play with the stove and just let himself
Yeah.
out,
Yeah,
Experience.
let
Yeah.
him process.
Experience.
Because
Yeah.
if you tell this guy also want to do, you still
Yeah.
want to do also,
Because
might
they're
as well
curious.
try it out. And it's like, oh shit, this one hot,
Yeah.
the one I cannot touch. Then you understand, because nowadays if you tell someone young to not do it, they will still do it anyway. So
true.
might as well just go for it. You want to fuck up during DJ set, which I have, just fuck it up. Then you will learn.
Yeah.
There's so much things advice that you can give to minimize the risk, but at the end of the day, I think you need to go through it
Certain
just to
risk.
kind of like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this guy have won me. I've already tasted a bit. Now I understand completely how is it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that so? Process is a very good thing. A very
Yeah.
good example. Trust the
Correct.
process. I know it
It's
sounds
always
very
ups and
cliche,
downs.
trust the process, but
Yeah,
that is one thing that I do believe in.
yeah. I mean, process. There's always ups and downs, So you gotta go through it.
Yep, correct, of course.
I mean,
It
you gotta do
sometimes
what
it
you
may
what
be
you what you
harsh.
can do lah.
Yeah, it
You
can
do
be.
what you can cope lah at that time.
Because
Yeah,
not everyone has the one thing that we need to understand is not everyone has, like, if they want to do DJ, right, not everyone has the DJ set, the equipment,
yeah,
the setup and everything. Maybe some people just go into FL Studio and then they play around with that. I mean, it happens. I mean, like,
yeah.
come on, no one will say no. I didn't do that. I mean, I've also tried
That's
back
true.
then. I thought I want to be a DJ. Oh, I went into all this, this simple programs. You just add the one song and you put the beat. Then you feel like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I
Oh,
came up with
wow!
this
I
track,
created
man.
something. Yeah.
It
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just the process, man. I mean, by doing that, maybe you learn here and there.
correct. You never
Yeah.
know what you're gonna pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ,
Definitely.
you want to ask the final question? Fans one.
Oh, yeah. Uh, brother, like, I want to ask you something, man. Like,
Uh-huh.
your fans out there right now, what would you like to say to them?
This is the same thing I would say from the last interview that I had with the last IG live I did. At this pandemic, in this uncertain time of life, if you want to buy your favorite things, you want to eat your favorite things, just fucking eat it. Just fucking buy it if you can. Just do whatever you fuck you like because it's very uncertain right now. You've been saving up for that new phone, just get it, bro. You've been wanting to like have a cheat day for 3 days straight, 4 days straight. Just do it with moderation, of course. But the point is that we live in uncertain times where I myself have lost a few people that during this whole pandemic, and they might not live their I shouldn't say that, but live your best life right now.
Yeah.
Just splurge on yourself if you have the capacity. But stay grab I don't know, call a friend if you need someone to talk to. Just don't keep it on yourself. No music talk, no music fans, whatever. Just it's about you guys right now. You know, if if you want to buy something, you want to eat something, you want to do something that doesn't involve hurting other people and making other people uncomfortable, just do it. Oh my god, that's a cliche. Just do it. Sorry. But yeah, I get. I hope you guys get. What I
Yeah, we get it, we get it. I mean, times are tough as well. You gotta do lah. What you
Times
can,
are tough.
what you
Yeah.
can. I mean, what you can do lah. Like, some people can't afford to do certain things, but as much as you can, whatever that makes you feel happy, you can do it.
As long as
Just
it
do it.
doesn't hurt other people, make other people uncomfortable, yes.
Yeah, true.
Correct. Well said, man. Well said. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's about it. I mean, I don't really like to get to music, or I have to be music. But hopefully by everyone that's kind of like tuning in into what I for this recording it helps you understand something. If I say something bad, I'm sorry. If I do something good, if I do say something good, maybe you just take that part and just leave
Yeah.
the bad part. The bad parts out that you don't want to take. But hopefully it'll help you.
But very,
Certainly.
very, very nice talking to you, brother.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Thank
it's
you.
a
Thank you.
pleasure, man. I would say.
Yeah. And it's a big
Thank
honor
you.
having you here. Really, really, man.
No, I don't. No,
Straight from the heart, bro.
don't worry.
Straight from the heart.
I mean, one day I could say, bro, I interviewed Emir,
Emir,
you know.
Emir, yeah.
I mean, thanks, bro. Thanks for taking your time.
Yeah.
Having a session with us, sharing
Yeah.
music, your album,
Anytime.
about life here and there.
Yeah.
And
Anytime.
we wish you the best, lah, bro, on your upcoming album.
Yeah.
So
Thanks. Thanks,
welcome,
And
bro, welcome. And
yeah,
we will
his,
link
all his
Emir's socials below,
socials. Huh?
especially Spotify, not so that you guys can go and stream his music. Go and
Yeah.
stream his music, guys. I mean,
You get
during
love,
these
man.
times, during these hard times, you
love.
just need music. Only heals you. So
Yeah.
just just enjoy the music, share it around, stream it, show some love, and
Yeah, guys. Come on, man. It's Emir. Definitely, you can get love.
I mean, thanks, lah, brother. Thank you, bro. Thanks for
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
man.
Thank you so much for having me.
no
Yeah.
problem, bro. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. From now, stay safe and peace. Bye bye.
Peace, guys.
Cause every time I try, I will always fail. Broke your heart for real, and again and again and again and again. Maybe I just really don't get you. Cause every time I try, I will always fail again and again and again and again and again. Or maybe I don't understand. Maybe, 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 maybe,
every single time I try to fail, but you know we don't do no kiss and tells. We grew on different backgrounds. Shawty had my back now, Keyword had my back now. All the past and the tense now, all the cash in the bank now, and it don't really matter now. Shawty never around. Maybe it's my ego that's been off, but I ain't even going on and on. Shawty made me, but Shawty made me pick and choose. Shawty saved me, Shawty saved me. I'm in the mood. Maybe, yeah.
Cause every time I try, I'll always fail. Broke your heart for real, and again and again and again and again. Maybe I just really don't get you. Cause every time I try, I will always fail.